What up, my fellow Knicks fans? This is your guy Marcellus Ease, and don't panic quite yet. Now, our guy Kevin Knox has won Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month, leading all rookies with 17 points per game, 33 three-pointers made, and he was second among rebounds with 6 rebounds a game. Now, Kevin Knox has made a lot of mid-season adjustments from the beginning of the year up until now, as he was making a lot of small rookie mistakes, as he was kind of rushing his shots too quick. He had a lot of games where he was shooting way below 35%. He had some games with some horrible shooting percentages, and he was always quick to take a shot. Now he's actually, the game pace is actually slowing down to him. He's getting used to the pace. He's actually taking his time. He's pump faking. He's attacking the rim more. His shooting percentages are actually up from the games in which he scores 20 points or more. He's shooting about 40% and above. This is really good. His turnovers have gone down. This is very good to see from Kevin Knox. You see the difference with Fizdale's coaching. Coaching has a lot to do with it. Coaching the mistakes, making the adjustments, and we see the results. Now, in comparison to his fellow teammate Frank Ntilikina, he's in his second year with the New York Knicks. Frank, ever since getting those DMPs with Coach Fizdale, he's averaged about 20 minutes a game and under. And it's been on and off throughout the month of December. And, he's still shooting about anywhere from 7 to 10 shots a game. He's shooting way below even 35% from the field, which is really bad. Most of the games, he's shooting about 25%. His turnovers are actually pretty much the same amount of turnovers as Kevin Knox, but playing about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes less a game. So that's not good. Frank's stats pretty much look the same from last year. The only difference is I'm seeing that he's attempting about way more three-pointers than he did the previous season. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. And Frank right now, he's beginning to be on the clock, because this season Frank Ntilikina's development should have been the most important news for the New York Knicks, so they could see where to go going forward, to see who they need to draft, how they need to build this team around Porzingis. And Frank right now, he still seems like he's still in his early maturation mode as a NBA professional. Now, the only reason I say his clock is starting to tick is because the Knicks right now are under new management with Coach Fizdale and GM Scott Perry. They did not select Frank Ntilikina as their draft pick. They selected Kevin Knox. So Kevin Knox has a bit more room to make mistakes than Frank Ntilikina does. That was Phil Jackson's draft pick under a different regime. So Frank, I'm pretty sure, is aware of this, the sort of temperature in the room right now, because he did not even go back to friends during the summer. He stayed, he practiced, he stayed with the team a lot more, and he was, more involved around the Knicks, because he knows under new GMs, new management, he already know how this goes. They have a certain direction, they have certain players they have in mind, and if you weren't picked by them, you have to prove that you fit within their schematics. But we still have, quite a long way to go. Still three to 4 months left in the season. We'll see if Frank, just like Kevin Knox, can make some mid-season adjustments and get acclimated with the team a bit more, especially to get more minutes bumps, because the minutes, the shots, the usage is all there. It's good to see Kevin Knox. He came into the Knicks back in December, and he actually took up a lot of the usage, especially with Tim Hardaway dealing with that nagging foot injury and multiple other injuries Tim is dealing with. Tim's body's not really built like that. I don't think Tim can handle a large workload through an 82-game season. We still have yet to see that. But still, it's good to see the adjustments by Kevin Knox, and we'll see if Frank can make the same adjustments. You guys let me know what you think, and you guys stay safe. Peace.